bunu iç bakalım.
Silikon tabanca mı bu? Ve tahtalar çok güzel.
Aynen. Şu an çıkmıyorsun mesela. İyi güzel.
Elindekinin işlevi ne?
Deneyeceğim, ilerletiyorum.
Geri nasıl alacaksın şimdi? Başa mı dönüyorsun bu şey için?
Okay.
Müzik biraz
Dinledik. Hi everyone. Today I'd like to make a presentation to you about the Ottoman Empire and the Şehzade Mustafa. First of all, before I start to my presentation, I'd like to introduce him. Who was he? Let's start. And my topic is why should Prince Mustafa has ascended the throne? Let's start. You can see that picture. That's very sad. Okay. Who was Şehzade Mustafa? Şehzade Mustafa, who was the grandchildren of Yavuz Sultan Selim and the children. Hocam çekmeyin ya. And the son of Kalmayacak Sultan Süleyman was born in 1515 in Yerde, Manisa. Before we understand that sentence and the importance of that Sanyak, we should learn about that Sanyak. Sanyak de Manisa is the most important state for taking the throne. Before Sultan dies, heir of the throne must take the control of this territory. I can say that in Ottoman Empire, it's the most important Sanyak, the Manisa Sanyak. Before Kanuni Sultan Süleyman get the throne and take the control of the Ottoman Empire, he just gets the control of Sanyak, the Manisa. And I'm sorry for that mistake. His mother was Mahidevran Sultan. According to some contemporary Venetian sources, she was Circassian origin. It is not important that, actually. And he was the heir apparent of the Ottoman Empire's throne. Like when we see that in England, Prince Charles now the heir apparent of the Ottoman Empire's throne. In that year, and in Sultan Süleyman's son, he was the heir apparent of Ottoman Empire's throne. And he has three more brothers who are younger than him, but in the line of succession of the throne. They are Prince Mehmet, Prince Selim, and Prince Bayezid. Actually, as I said, my topic was why should he ascended the throne? And the first reason is he was a prince who spent most times with his father and Padishah. He was born in Manisa when his father prince. That's why he always had time to spend time and make warm relationships with his father. Because of that, he is one of the most similar princes with Süleyman. After taking control of the throne, Süleyman never found time for his children. As we know, after the Sanyak de Manisa, he just gets control of the Ottoman empires, and he had, Sultan Süleyman had three more sons before he became a Padishah. And Mustafa in his early ages learned Italian thanks to Grand Vizier Ibrahim Pasha. By the way, in this time, he was just an aide of Prince Süleyman. Actually, Ibrahim Pasha was the punchline of this connection in this relationship, father and son relationships. He was like brother and friend of Süleyman. That's why he was loving and protecting Mustafa every time. And he took care of his education privately. We know that he he taught Italian to him, to Prince Mustafa. Why the others are not good enough for the throne, the other princes? First of all, the second son and the second prince of Ottoman we don't know about that because we don't have enough resources about that. And Selim was disposed to trim works like jewelry, puzzle, and poem. And Bayezid was warrior and cut out for throne, but 13th line of the throne heir. I mean, he was the fourth son of the Süleyman. That's why he wasn't lucky much. And his last son was Cihangir, was born with a couple of diseases. One of the most malignant one is hump, which is the top of his back. That's why he didn't have a chance to be a ruler. Sadly, Mehmet, Şehzade Mehmet, and Mustafa, as you know, of course they are the fictional characters of the Magnificent Century, the TV show, as you know. And Selim, who was take control of the Ottoman Empire, Bayezid, and the last son of the Süleyman and Hürrem Sultan, we can see the hump of his back. And the third one, the last one, he was the cherry of important masses cheek. I mean, some important masses care about him much more than the other princes, like Yenizeri, Ulema, and Dynasty. I think you understand them. Yeah. He grew up like dairy prince until 1531. In that day, Prince Mehmet was born, and he had a brother too. And the second one, during these 6 years, community just talked about him and embraced him. And that was an important chance for him. The third one, his father Sultan Süleyman always went Friday prayer with him, and society know him and prayed for Mustafa. When he first went to Manisa to rule, he made really radical changes. He enhanced the social economic conditions. We can see he first went to Manisa Sanyak, to rule and to take control of this Sanyak. After this Sanyak, he could go to the throne, but unfortunately he couldn't. And the last one, all of his family members were with him because of Prince's mother was Hürrem, and the Queen mother hates Hürrem. That's why she and her daughters support Mahidevran and his son. His son is Şehzade Mustafa, as you know. And teacher, I'd like to say a couple of sentences about my presentation. I just forgot to add. The members of dynasty were killed by hangman through asphyxia. I mean, if you are a prince or if you're a princess in Ottoman Empire and you have made a crime, you killed by hangmen, but not for
not as a punishment.
yes, because it was a tradition that don't drain blood of someone who is loyal. That's why he wasn't killed by sword. And that was my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Any question? Did you watch the whole series of that movie? That TV series?
Yes, I memorized all of the
Episodes. That.
episodes and scenes.
Okay, thank you. And you love history, right?
Yes.